Right, the Chinese Tier 9 medium tank, the WZ-120. I've had this in the garage a while now, not really used it a lot, so I've got no skills per se on the crew. So the loading time is just over 10 seconds. But this tank is fast, it can take punishment and it hits hard, as you'll see in a minute. I've just asked the T-54 to come over and help me. All credit to him, he is doing so. So we're going to go under this first bridge. I think the only tank that can get there is the T-71. And we're quite fast and we should hold them up from here. As you can see, the T-54 is right behind me. I don't know what happened to this shot here. It seemed to go a mile wide there. As you see, I took a hit off there. Right, now we're going up to spot for my platoon mate Lawrence, who's behind. Right, the IS-3's fired, so I know I can go over, spot whatever's there with him and at least dish him some damage. That's the first one. As you can see by the damage, this gun does hit hard. As you can see, I'm using premium ammo on this. IS-3 has come back from it. It's a fairly accurate gun, really. As I say, apart from that first shot, I don't know why that went a mile wide. Probably something to do with gaming physics on the gun. T-54 got some guts. He's there with me all the way on. T-29's coming round. The one in this side to 54 out. And back off while I'm reloading. Taking it off the T-29. Right, I'm really down low on health now, but you'll see. I can still take punishment. Right, I know that if I can get away with it, just back off out the side of the other one. Put one more into the T-29, he's toast. Let's get back up there now. I know there were a T-25-2 up there somewhere. Although I've got not much help, I should be able to take a hit off him. The T-54 there. Right, back up there. Keeping an eye on the minimap, and you can see we're doing okay in town as well. So the guys over there are doing quite well. Where's that T-25? Oh, there he is. Right. Let's get over. Around into him. See if we can get away with rushing it before he gets me. He did do me some damage, right. T-20 over there. I've got to slow down a minute, let the T-54 gun get his attention while I reload. Once he's got his attention, I can go over and help him out. His attention, T-20 is locked on in. As I said, you can see how much damage the gun does do and how much punishment the tank can take. I'm quite impressed with it, really, although I do prefer my T-54, but yeah, this tank can certainly take some ammo. Right, there's their arter. I know I'm going to die at some point in the next few seconds, so I'm just going to steam straight over and try and put one round in the arter before I get cremated. Here we go. T-71's there. If I can damage this arter, he's got it. Yeah, damage it. T-71. Job done. Right, that was a good win in that tank. As I say, it's very, very fast, and you can use this to inflict a lot of damage on the enemy. So right, next game was the Arctic region. I think it's called the Mannerheim line in your replays. Once again I'm going to use the speed of the WZ to get right up on the inside of this mountain range, whatever it's called, and try and get round the back of their team and obviously light them up for our artillery. Right, so I'm going to nip round. Alright, here's a tank. Right, obviously I'm spotted, so I've got to get rid of him. I don't know why he's still coming to him. Right, I've got to keep moving because obviously their artillery is going to have a bead on me and going to put a round in. He's got to put a round in to stop me getting up there. Yeah, there it is. Right, now I'm going to try and spot him, but first I've got to see what's guarding this corner, if they've got a guard on the corner. And they have, yeah. I'll tell you what, time and time again I've seen so many teams not put a guard on that corner and get caught out. It's just signing your own death warrant, really. You've got to have a guard on that corner to stop what I'm doing. Reloaded, going for another round into it. Reverse again. Right, I've got some backup now. They're coming round. Once I've reloaded, I'm going to go back and take that guard out. Right, there he is. He's gone. Now the next objective is the artillery. All credit to these two guys who come up to help me. You don't normally get backup. These two guys did the business, and the other guys coming round. Right, that tiger's dead. Next object is the artillery. Right, just line up. As I say, this gun is fairly accurate, and as you can see, it can dish out a lot of damage. Right, there's no point chasing all these tanks down. Our guy who's in front of me to the left, he's going to try and hold them while we cap. As I say, there's times to cap and times when you can kill all. It'd be ridiculous to try and chase all their tanks down and try and kill them at the minute. Okay, there's another shot that hit the floor. Just wait a bit longer. Get some skills on this tank crew. But as I say, our guys have gone out to try and hold them off so we can cap. All credit to them. And I'm just going to back up a bit and hold the cap. And my teammate Lawrence, I don't know why he's sitting there actually. That's way out in the open considering where their tanks are. He should have come over to me and just had his tank facing forward. There you go. Can't always think of the right thing to do when you're in the heat of backup. But yeah, the guys did really well on this, and I do like this tank. Obviously you get some right muppets who don't back you up, and then there's nothing you can do. But with a team that does back you up, and with the power of this gun and the damage it does, you stand a good chance of winning every time. So a few dedicated players who see what you're doing, or when you ask, like in the previous video for backup and they back you up, you stand a good chance of winning. And as I say, I'll carry on using this tank now for a bit and try and get some skills on the crew, and probably put some more videos up later. See ya.